It's motorcycling in Morocco on Car Business. Some of the desert villages with their red towers and kasbahs, that means fortresses, made spectacular sights. The film Lawrence of Arabia in 1962 shot some scenes right here.
We have seen markets and mountains, thousand-year-old villages, breathtaking scenery. We've crossed the Atlas Mountains I don't know how many times, but nothing has got Cato so excited as this. The Atlas Film Studios. So I turn it over to the Car Business film critic, Mr. Jerry Cato.
Now, Michael, of course, wouldn't know a sitcom from cinematography, but through these gates, well, some of the biggest movies in Hollywood have been produced here in Morocco. Think of David Lean with Lawrence of Arabia, The Camels Across the Desert, and, oh, The Last Temptation of Christ. That was a Mel Gibson worldwide hit. It's all happened. The business here in Morocco is as much about tourism as it is about movie making.
There was only one day that wasn't sunny with clear blue skies. It was almost a relief from the heat. It gave us a chance to check out the bikes.
Manfred, this is the bike I've been riding, and I call her the Desert Queen because she goes through anything.
Yes.
But you call it a GS.
GS. GS, you can do it on-road and off-road.
Why is it so powerful off-road? I mean, I haven't fallen off it. It's gone, up rocks and across rivers. How does it do that?
It's one bike for all. You can go on the street very quickly, and you can go past to the river, whatever you want.
It has 110 horsepower.
110 horsepower.
It's a new version of the Boxer engine.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's the stability of the thing. It took me probably 2 days to believe that the bike could do those things.
It's easy to ride with this bike. After 2 hours, you can do with this bike all. You need a little bit practice. You have a good standing position, a good seat position. You can do all with this bike.
Manfred, I've been riding this 800. It's
Okay.
a smaller displacement engine. Are there advantages of that when you're in the off-road?
Yeah, it's easier to ride. You have a bigger front wheel, it's winning a wide and enough horsepower for this. So you can also, beginners can ride this bike.
When you train people at
Yes.
your in Helfingen, what are the key tips that you tell the riders to do as it relates to the bike?
The main thing is in off-road you have a standing position, be relaxed, and you have to feel what is going on. You need practice for this, but after 2 hours you are more relaxed and then you can do it. With this bike it's easy to go.
Now, I spent a lot of this trip in the ditch, picking my bike up and standing it back up. What was I doing wrong?
Oh, you are a beginner, so you need to have a little bit more practice. So, and you could see after 4 days it's better and better and better, but everybody has to start with riding an off-road section. And the training, so we can teach it and can give the basic to do this in the right way.
But these enduro bikes aren't all that BMW has in mind for the green future of motorcycling.
Well, you're expert at mountain climbing motorcycles, but why not maybe an electric scooter like the Chinese build for the cities?
I mean, you said the Chinese building those products I consider not safe. You cannot sell those products in Europe right now. I mean, those are like $800, $900 scooters. They get you from point A to B in a very, I could call it unsafe condition. There's no question that metro transportation, let's say people who have a need to drive 20, 30, 40 kilometers a day, there is huge potential for properly done scooters, electric motorcycles, electric bicycles. BMW is looking in this segment very intensively, and I think in a not too distant future we have a very, very clear BMW answer to this.
An electric answer?
Will have to be an electric answer, very clearly. Yeah, very clearly. But it will have BMW driving qualities. You will definitely not come up the mountains like here, but it gets you around in the city in a very BMW style. And it will be fast, it will be edgy, and that's what BMW stands for. Yeah, very clear. I think that's the future, but keep in mind this is for metro transportation, customers who have a need to drive maximum 40 kilometers a day.
Well, after what seemed like 1,000 more mountain passes and 1,000 more unforgettable sights, we were winding down and heading home.
Kato, we're back where we started in Marrakesh, the greatest market in Africa.
Well, Friday night, the place is teeming. It's crazy. I mean, there's snake charmers. We've got cobras over there. And I actually saw somebody wearing it around their neck. It's crazy.
Well, after our motorcycle adventure, I'm exhausted but exhilarated. You know, it's a great adventure, but it's not for everyone. It was hard going.
No, it's not the fat guy holiday. That's for
no.
sure. It is, and it's risky. I mean, you are driving over all kinds of wild terrain. I mean,
Make a mistake and you're over the edge.
Today, I mean, we did all kinds of stuff. We were in. Wow, it was crazy. It's too much to explain in 30 seconds. That's for sure.
I feel very positive about Morocco. I mean, I love the scenery and the people, but I feel this is an Arab nation that's really trying to push forward.
Well, this is an Arab nation that is enlightened about the ways that there's a whole world out there, and you've got to attract investment, you've got to get tourists, you've got to get movie making going on. All of that is what grows the economy, and this, I'm telling you, I think this economy wants to grow.
Well, here's to motorcycling, and here's to Morocco.
After the break, not Morocco, just Toronto. On Yammies.